So what's up guys, it's your guy Israel. I'm back again to another exciting video. Um so it's actually early in the morning though, and so now let's get into it. I made 1:9 RR trading gold, and one of it we closed yesterday before Asian section. We didn't want to gamble the time, so we had to close. And as you can see here, we made 1:9 RR. That trade is enough for the entire week, right? Now the thing there is not that I made the RR, because I posted every single entries and the reason why it happened. If you check there on my channel, you can see it both on my short feed and both on the video I uploaded day before yesterday, right? Now, what are we looking here for? So we are going to show you guys what we're expecting and what of the things I'll be expecting as well. So most of the things that happens in the market is that each week have a very wonderful market run. Decide on when you pick it. Most of the time it happens within Tuesday, end of Monday to Tuesday, like extended to Wednesday. That's exactly what we saw here. And then afterwards, the most of the analysis follows up with whatever market provides. That's like if you have a specific trend on that particular week. When market is on consolidation, it doesn't have a trend. But when market is not on consolidation, like it's moving, it's following a specific trend. So the trend round is bearish, right? The trend for the market currently is bearish. The reason is why is that market had a change of structure or change of character, whatever you might call it, and then had a sell side, including the war ongoing, the ceasefire thing that happens between Iran and Trump and Iran. So that alone caused the market to extend its dump and took it very serious. Now, what are we expecting here? Because pullback is very, very essential, because the gold run is on a bull market so far. We have been dumping for a while, and that took like 4 months and a lot of time before we saw the downside part of gold. Now it's pumping, and the best way to always not get uncaught is getting the pullbacks. Now, what are we expecting here? First of all, we had a very, very serious breakout after we had a change of market structure on a higher time frame. This was very, very essential to prove that the bulls are taking over. After that, we now had, first of all, it happened here. That's when we had it, and we now had a pump which happened a few days back, and that pump sent us to a resistance level or a POI level. POI means point of interest, where we have swept the sell side liquidity, and we are left with an opposing order block, which was why the market reacting like this. So for market to go back up, it needs something that will push it up. It needs another strong bound, just like what we had here, right? That's what we're expecting. Now, where are we expecting a strong bound? There's two ways to do that. Now, I'm not somebody that trades Fibonacci retracements, so the reason why is that I'm not going to use it on this video. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'll be expecting. First of all, most of the times that gold sweep out a sell to buy signal, or like when gold sweep out a sell signal, it becomes a resistance, it becomes a support. You sweep out a buy signal, it becomes a resistance, right? Now, what are we expecting here? So this place now, the middle of this particular place, is a good support level for gold, and it also have an IDM that's on a higher time frame. So we're going to go down to 4-hour time frame to see that very well. So as you can see, that particular place have an IDM and it have a fair value gap. So what you want to see gold do, since the market is on a bearish trend, there's no need to stretching yourself trying to buy the low. All you need to do is to wait for opportunity to come to you, which is what is already presenting. So what we expect is that markets should, whatever market does should come at this level. Now, if this level doesn't hold, then we might be going lower to check on this level as well. But most importantly, this level has to hold. It's a very valid level, right? It's not only that it have a very good support, it have an inducement, because right ahead of us this is an inducement. It's not a valid order block or even a valid POI. So this is a very good inducement, and right here we have a rebound that should happen between here, right? That's what we expect. Now I'm also trading BTC because I sent a BTC short yesterday. I doesn't actually ignore my BTC sales because they are very likely to fail me. The last time I did ignore my sales, I regretted it actually. So whenever I see my good trades, I do it with passion. So yesterday I saw a good trade on BTC. Even this buy on Sunday, I had to ignore it too because I didn't want to jump in on the market on Sundays. It always becomes uncertainty on Monday. So the best thing I did for myself was ignoring it, then waiting for a new week to see if markets tap to this other block. So that's where we picked entry yesterday. I dropped it on the group yesterday, dropped it on MTL, and dropped it on Twitter, on my Twitter page as well. So what are we expecting on BTC2? BTC is quite complicated recently, but I'm telling you guys, BTC needs to go lower. The reason is that we have a lot of chunk liquidity that we need to still take out. Like this zone entirely are liquidity. From here all the way here are just liquidity. If you go down to like a 1 hour time frame, I'm actually using phone for this um for this um for this analyzing, so you don't get hooked on that. I hope you are seeing what I'm saying. So we have liquidity from all the way here, 59,600 all the way here. So these are a bunch of liquidities. I don't see a reason why market would have used these things as um reason to go up without taking them out. So it might be strong, but we need to take it out before we see up. Though we have a liquidity at the top too, but that one as well have reasons. Now the first liquidity have been swept out, which is left us with just these two little ones. But this particular one got swept out. The reason why this particular POI is valid till now. So we expect us to sell all the way down here, and that's when I'm expecting us to buy. So if when BTC comes here, it's one of the wonderful buys that you can always get. So it's a very high RR buy, and it's very hard to beat it to ignore 4 hour POI. It's very hard, almost very hard. So that's just it. I didn't trade much on Ethereum because the market have been so shitty on crypto. I mean a belly movement. Sometimes if you want to make quick money, just go to Gold and make quick money. So if you like this video, do it to subscribe, turn notification. I will always update you guys on how the progress is going. And so far you have seen my videos. Check out the videos I uploaded here. I took out the time to journal out my progress journey and how things have been going. So I'm no more using my actual journal to trade anymore. I think I lost lost trades on the journal because of I wasn't taking it serious anymore since I started using demo to demonstrate what I'm trading. So there's no need using my journals to open trade here on Telegram on TradingView anymore. I will check the balance. Last trades I took was on loss. So this particular loss was last week. We entered drawdown on my community. So I even updated them with it, guys. We entered a drawdown. We lost so much money on last week. Wasn't supposed to be so much money because we even had a winning trade. So CPI didn't come out the way we expected. So and because of that, I had to drop extra to trade that wasn't actually necessary. So whenever you make that kind of mistakes, markets has to toy around with you. So that was the reason why. And today, this week, we did well. So it doesn't matter if you have two bad losses, one bad week, and then you start judging yourself. So that was the reason. And since I corrected that, I wouldn't make that mistake again. So let's see how it all goes. If you like this channel, subscribe, turn notification, click on the bio, join our community. Let's make money. It's all free, guys. I always like to share my things outside. And that's just you guys. See you guys on this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.